All right, we are in the final countdown here. Currently, we are in, let me drag this up just a bit, in week 14, and I apparently did not load this announcement previously. I apologize. But obviously, you're working on drafting your research paper and then submitting it for peer discussion or review, and then you're evaluating at least one other student's paper. That is this week. It's a lot of writing, a lot of research, and I'm going to ask you to edit somebody's besides. Hopefully, you're feeling like you're at a good pace with that, but if you have questions, please for sure address those with me. I tried to give you feedback on your proposals to help send you in a direction that would make the most favorable outcome for you. And if you have questions on my comments, some of you have already clarified with those, please let me know. Next week, that ends May 4th, our final draft is due on May 4th. And the reason that we're keeping it that date is that I have to have grades turned in the following week. And in order to do that, I'm trying to actually see what date so I don't misspeak here. Yes, final grades are due for me the following week, and so it's important for me to get a week to be able to process through your papers and give you feedback. My hope also is that my feedback might help you when you go to submit your e-portfolio during exam week, or submit to your e-portfolio. This paper is a required submission for that assignment, and per college standards, please include the outline and the actual paper when you submit to the e-portfolio. For me, for turning in the paper next week on May 4th, I'm asking you to have the final draft with feedback form, and the feedback form is a different form than usual. It's one specially for this paper, and it has some kind of course like overview, like what worked with you for the course. I really do value that information, so if you could help me with that. Just a couple of parting things. Make sure that as you write each paragraph that you consider your thesis statement. Go back to your thesis statement often. Have it memorized. Have it on a note card next to you so that you're making sure that every paragraph is leading towards your argument. Because there's probably going to be more than excuse me, one paragraph in your paper about each topic, you might consider putting in subheadings like in bold, and that helps guide your reader through longer papers. Finally, make sure that your internal citations are complete. Have your author's last name and a page number, or if it's a digital source, a paragraph number. It's really important that you not just throw the author's last name or a website on. This needs to be an MLA paper, and that needs to be very accurate. You might also want to look in the Erin textbook for how to set up a longer paper, because there is a cover page involved and that kind of thing. While I don't get very nitpicky with that, the fact that we're turning this into an e-portfolio for the college says to me that we want to be on our A game. Even if you're not a degree-seeking student, I recommend that you do that just in case your plans change. And by doing that, I mean submitting to the e-portfolio. And it's been great working with you all. Please keep the questions coming as you finish your revision process next week and your first round in editing this week. And again, make sure your paper is persuasive, has a feedback form for me, and an outline for the college when you turn in the e-draft. Talk to you later. I won't talk to you later. I guess this is bye for now. Have a great end of the semester and a wonderful summer.